Welcome to the Crypto Nest. It's been a while. I didn't do any update. Well, actually, we just moved on the side, maybe a little bit lower, nothing crazy. So the theory here is that we did the A, a B, and a C, and all this movement is a bigger wave A in circle in orange. Now, so that's done. So if we do some zoom in into the structure, we can see that we do have 5 wave down. I call this a wave A in circle red. Actually, I should change the labeling because it's going to be... No, I think it's okay. No, let me change. There you go. A. Let me attempt to remove this one now. Okay, so we have an ABC for this B wave, and also react to the fib retracement of a B wave, 0.786. And now we're attempting to have this C wave, and if we zoom in a little bit, well, now there is a little bit of a dilemma, I would say. So, was this a 1-2? This was a very deep third wave, this was the fourth, and this was kind of a mild fifth wave. But when I did the fib extension, you can see that we almost reached perfectly the 0.382, which is the first target when we calculate the length of the wave 1 plus the length of the wave 3 to the end of the wave 4. That's the first target once again. So 0.382, 64,879. And can you go lower than that? Yes, it can. So we do have the 0.618, 63,430. And also, if I do the fib extension, wave A, wave C, yeah, the 1-to-1 ratio would be 63,791. Now, there is, I want to say a dilemma, but no, it's just a little bit unclear if that fourth wave is finished. Let me see if I can recycle something here, because I didn't want to make it too... so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm just going to put it here. So this was a 1, 2, so it means... Let me put it on the 1 day, 1 hour. So this is the beginning of the third wave. This is the end. Setting for a fourth wave. You can see that we are not invalidating anything yet. We do have the 0.5 fib retracement here, and we almost touch it. And because this third wave, you can see that it's in 3 waves. I can even give some more room up to 69,200. This can still be a fourth wave. So let me put it here. 1, 2, 3, and here would be an A, overshooting wave B, and this would be the C. And we could still attempt to go lower. So this is the other scenario here, that possibly this wasn't the fifth wave, and no, the fourth wave is extending, and we're going to make a fifth wave here. Now, if I go back here now, something more bullish. What if this was a 1, and now we're having an A overshooting with B and a C? You can see that we did start to react. We went lower than 0.5 fib retracement, but 0.618 looks like it kind of hold us there for a while, almost twice now. And yeah, so let me label the ABC now, A, B, C. And there we have it. So I'm going to check now today how, well, actually, if the price goes below 65,605 or 4, then probability will shift that we are going to make a new lower low, and I would bet for this area here because we have confluence of levels. Now, and after that, yeah, I could say, okay, finally now I have a very nice, well-structured B wave, and we could start to look for some, short-term bullish scenario here. Now, let me go on the 8 hours. So the scenario, once again, I don't know if it was here. Yeah, okay, it's not a bad. So the scenario, once again, is that this is the A. We're working on to the B, maybe finish, maybe not. And after that, we're working into this C wave that it should give us 5 wave up. All right. Now, is it going to make a new all-time high like in the previous cycle, or is it going to stop? Oh, I usually, in the previous cycles, yeah, the B wave kind of tend to hold in this area here between the 0.5 and the 0.618. So 86,500, this is where I'm going personally start to take some profits. And if it go higher, even better, I will keep taking profits as long as it breaks new fib extensions. Alright, so this is pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys. Let me just double check here on the RSI. What's the situation? It's been a while, didn't do any. Let me unselect the brush. Okay, so stock RSI resetted, and we don't see it really well, but yeah, so we went higher. Now we had a pullback now, and this is like really what's happening, right? So let's see now if price can start to grind a little bit higher, not necessarily today or tomorrow, but in the next 2-3 weeks. And so we should have a nice setting here. Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and have a good day. Bye.